Half health. Third
I
health.
missed.
Oh, is he not dead yet?
Oh,
Oh,
I
fuck.
aimed it wrong. Other one's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
There we go. It's dead, right?
Yeah.
As if I'm sideways to them. It's no good.
That's it. That was. I need to record that scene so I can replay it in slow motion. Show you what it feels like, Duncan. Get ready for it. Just get ready for it. Give me a second. Here. Be quiet. Do you hear this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mate, if there is one game I will always, forever, always come back to, it is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I would say this game would be my first foray into an RPG outside of Final Fantasy. I remember I borrowed this game off Pete Hall for the first time when I was about young, 11, 12 years old. Didn't have a clue what was going on in it. I remember playing it, hating it, thinking this game was terrible, but then a few years later being like, actually, this game makes a lot of sense and it's good. And then mate, it evolved into the series it is now, and it fills me with so much joy. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. The beginning of the end for a lot of things in my life. The amount of hours that got wasted into this game, and then subsequently into a million RPGs after that. Hooey is all I can say. Last weekend I decided to reinstall some mods for Morrowind. That gave it a slight graphical update because this game obviously looks like arse, considering when it was first made. Some legends went back and modded the entire game to put in entire new graphics, entire new shading engines. And they made a full, proper remake out of it, and it's just beautiful.
Searching for special tools. My
Lirin-
prices are the best.
Lirin Fendin, I do not doubt you.
Welcome, Outlander.
Oh, De La Savelle, lovely to see you too. I hadn't touched this game since 2013. I started a new game back then. I installed all these mods for it to make the game just look beautiful again. I got really close to the end of the game and then just thought, I can't really be bothered anymore. But then last weekend I suddenly got a huge wave of nostalgia and I was like, you know what? We're going back in. And I booted it up last weekend, mate, and I actually completed it. Completed Morrowind for the first time in probably 13 years or something, and it was just great. Oh, everything about this game, this music. I mean, the graphics, they've just, with this mod, the graphics just look amazing. They probably don't look amazing to you, but knowing what this game looked like originally, and then just coming to this modded version, reflections in the water, real-time shading of the sun. Oh, mate. It's just so humbling. I can't tell you how much I love this game. I can't tell you how much I love the music, the sounds, everything about it. This game was so chill. You'd just be walking along, they give you this nice music.
Greetings, Argonian. What can I do for you?
Ooh, what can you do for me indeed? But so Oblivion came out, mate. Oblivion was a huge step up from Morrowind. Graphically, engine-wise, they tried to keep a lot of the aspects about the Morrowind engine in terms of leveling up, which was their worst mistake, because the leveling up in this game makes zero to no sense. Duncan, I need to interrupt myself here, because editing this video, you need to know, mate, I had a few brewskis before I recorded this video. I'm just doing mad rambling, loving the sound of my own voice. Thinking about it this entire video, I'm fairly sure I've shown you the remastered Morrowind years ago when I was playing it, but I just really wanted to play it. I need to correct myself, mate, the leveling up system in Morrowind was the best, and Oblivion too. I think what I was trying to say was it's not casual friendly. As someone walking into a game, you want something like Skyrim where it's black and white. It wasn't black and white in Morrowind, but mate, when you figured it out, it was pure. Anyway. But they introduced a quest system. You could see where you were going. You could you knew what quest to head to next, and that's what this game didn't do, because they thought it was probably why this game in particular wasn't so mainstream. You're given a quest, it doesn't tell you where to go. You're just given a kind of a rough outline of it. Look at this guy. Who does this guy think he is? Fucking dead. That's who he is, mate. Look at this. Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. So they changed that in Oblivion, and props to them, mate. They did it. They did it very, very well. But there's just something that makes me come back to this game, and it's... How do I describe this game? There was an element of mystery to this game. Let me explain it to you. Oh. I'll try and murder everything that gets in my path. But nothing was outlined in this game. You start off on a ship as a prisoner, as you do in most Elder Scrolls games. You're not told anything, and then you're plonked off, and they're like, right, there you go. Oblivion and Skyrim, instantly straight off the bat, it's, okay, here's your mission marker, you should go here next. But this game was like, okay, here's the world. Okay, that's, you're in it. You're gonna do something about it? You get this, mate. You get your journal. Everything. Look, we're gonna go back to page 1 of the journal. It's obviously filled up a bit now. All the way back to the beginning, back in 2013, or 12 even, when I booted this up the first time. And this is the first bit of advice you get. Day 1. My orders are to go down to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Casades, however you pronounce his name, to find out where he lives. I should ask him Balmora at the corner club called Southwall. When I find Caius Casades, I must give him a package of documents and wait for further orders. And that's it, mate. And then straight off the bat, you're like, what's Balmora? Who's Caius Casades? How do I get to Balmora? What's Southwall? What's the corner club? So many questions emerge. But you just kind of gotta figure it out. What you get in there, mate, and if you give this game the 10 hours it needs to figure it out, it just becomes such a pure experience. And look at this. Here we go. So you got your world map here. You start off in Seydenin, which I believe is here somewhere. Yeah, you start off here. This entire map is not uncovered. You don't know where, it doesn't tell you where Balmora is. You've got to figure it out. You ask around the town, you're like, where's Balmora, what's Balmora? People tell you, they mark it on your map. But you can't just fast travel there. You know, again, like in Skyrim and Oblivion, you've got to travel there for the first time. But then you can never fast travel back, you just got to keep walking. And the game forces you to walk around and look for things, and then you find them, and you keep finding new places, and it's just so special. The difficulty in this game is, as you can probably see, I'm making absolute mincemeat of anything that comes into my path, because at this point in time, I know exactly how to play this game. Come on, come down here. Come down here, I dare you. Come down here. Not a chance. Yeah, because I know, I know the leveling up system. I know how to just break this game and just make it my own. Fucking hell, how many enemies are in this game? Come on then, run them through. Run them through. Out of the way. Look at these crazy enemies as well. What the hell is this thing? Kaguti, mate. Strange two-legged dinosaur thing. Loads of cool enemies in this game. But you know how to level up, and you get the hang of it. But the biggest challenge in this game was just knowing where to go next. And when you figure it out, it's so satisfying. You get given a mission to go find a mine, or to go find a or to go find a I don't know, an old Daedric ruin or anything, or even just a person or a new town. And then you look around and you find them. And it's just like, wow, we actually found this person, it's this huge map here. I've been looking around and I finally found the person, I found the place I was meant to go to. But it's like you're in the game, pretty much, because you don't know where the hell you're going, you don't know what land it is, and you figure it out, and no one gives you any clues. You've got to ask people, you've got to figure it out. It's as if you were sort of doing it yourself, and it's just in my opinion. I don't want to, you get so many people who are just like, Morrowind was the best. I mean, it's not, I mean, this game makes it look beautiful, it really brings it all to life, but it was a buggy mess. Who's this person, Brown? Look! been playing this game for 100 hours. I've completed it now. Who's this?
Go ahead, please. Tell me about yourself.
I shall. Look, you speak to him. No dialogue. You got a person. You got text. Look at these names: Mori, Ormond. Very lore-friendly names as well, because they don't have to voice act anything. They can just write anything they want. If there's anything I can ever do for you, I would be happy to. Soon I'll be with Nelos, and all will be well. I'm assuming this was a quest I completed long ago. I don't care about them all anymore. Has something to do with jewels, mate. Apparently she had jewels. I got them from her. I gave them to someone else. I don't know. Who knows? But, oh, mate, this music, like you're walking around, it's so relaxing. Just the wave of nostalgia this brings over. It's too much. Going from A to B, nice and simple RPG formula. Go to A. Start at A. Get to B, and you're there. But you've got to find out that. But the challenge, the fun of the game is finding how to get from A to B. What's happening in here? Oh, this is another great thing the mod does. Is it introduces all this lighting. So usually you could see really well in here, but they've made it now, so you've actually got to equip torches and stuff. So let's do just that. There we go. Oh, I'm not exploring this mine, mate. Exciting. But yeah, I mean the storyline in this game is great, but the difficulty is just getting into it. Who's this? Oh mate, it's a mage. Come on then. Come on, just hit me. All she's got to do is hit me, mate.
Die, Vexer!
All she's got to do is hit me.
You will die!
Right, you hit me. Last mistake I'll ever make, unfortunately. Mate, I'm just a god. I am literally a god in this game. Look, mate, she's a bandit, but her name isn't just bandit, it's Teranu Uberen. It's a very lore-friendly Dunmer name, you know, dark elf name. They put all the effort into it, you know? So it's not just, oh, I went into a cave and I fought a bandit. I went to a cave and Teranu Uberen attacked me for whatever reason. Why did she attack me, mate? What's she guarding? Let's go find out. Oh look, who's this? One of her mates, no doubt. Is he going to attack me or we're going to have a conversation? It's a Nord. Oh my, he's got a big fuck-up hammer as well. Look mate, you can see my health at the bottom left. Health in red, magic in blue, fatigue in green. Look at this guy. If he can even hit me. If he can hit me, which he can. Doesn't even take away any health. He's a god now. One very interesting thing this game did was hand-to-hand combat. It didn't lower their health, it lowered their fatigue. And when their fatigue was low enough, it just like this, it knocks them unconscious, and then you can beat them to death. Again, look at this guy's name, mate. Godrod Hairy Breeks. You know, it's just another lore-friendly Nord name. This game just set everything up perfectly. If you could give this game a chance, which in itself was quite a difficult thing to do. It just gets you into the feel so well. I mean, it just helped me appreciate Oblivion and Skyrim so much more. And then you play these games and you come back to this one, kind of see where it all began, and oh mate, I cannot describe my love for this game enough. What's this? See mate? And my reward. Clips through the coins. Look mate. Restore quality luck. A potion. I'll have that. A folded cloth, mate. Amazing. Oh, beautiful. See? So for some reason, a dark elf and a Nord, mate. They were guarding this treasure of a folded cloth, but why? any clues on them? Any note? No. You see? But that's the little story there. Anyway, now I'm going to show you how I've broken this game. So, you can play the game how it is, but when you get to a certain point, mate, you get all your skills. I've given my guy the enchant skill. I can enchant my own things. I gave him the alchemy skill. I can make my own potions, and those are the two skills how you break this game. So straight off the bat, let's see. I've got a fine piece of attire here called Jim's belt. We're just going to put that on. Night vision. Just a belt that gives you constant effect night vision, so you can see in the dark forever. So there we go. Don't even need to bother carrying around a torch. So we'll leave this mine now. I can see pretty well. But this is the thing, you play these games and suddenly, oh, I need a way of seeing in the dark. So you work towards making this amazing belt that can see in the dark, and you get it. It's like, I've done it. For me, like I said, there's no fast travel in this game. If you go to certain cities, you can take vehicles to get you to another location, but you got to pay money for them. But my philosophy's always been, mate, why pay money for something? Where are we at the moment? So we're here. We're near Pelagiad. Mate, I feel like going to Aldrin. Let's see, so Alderaan is directly north of me. Here we go. I'll just equip my amulet of leaping. There we go. This is how I choose to travel around. I forged myself an amulet that ow. Forged myself an amulet that increases my jump capabilities by 350 times normal capacity. Then you can, but only for a split second. So you jump for a second, and then you can just fly basically. So we didn't quite make it to Pelagian. That's fine. So we'll just do another little jump. but this is the thing. You can. This is how you travel around. You know what I mean? You can walk to it, or you'd be like, oh, actually, I'm a mage. I'm going to make a way to jump here. And look, before you land, you make yourself another amulet that allows you to levitate, so you don't break your legs upon landing. You just had to figure out that way of creativity to get around yourself. Mate, these creatures here, if you ever played Morrowind, you'll know the meme about these creatures. Cliff racers. Every 10 feet you go, you're going to find a cliff racer. They are everywhere, and there's too many of them. And they've got really buggy AI. So just, they see you, but they don't actually, they really struggle sort of coming towards you. So if you ever sort of look up anything to do with Morrowind, it will always be taking the piss out of cliff races. Look at these things, everywhere. That noise, mate. Look at these guys. Everywhere, mate, just everywhere. I'll, mate, in this video, I'm going to link you to another YouTube video I saw of a very amusing mod someone made for Morrowind, which just enhances the amount of cliff races you see. Amusingly, in Skyrim, in one of the DLCs, the first character you ever meet in this game, his name is Jub, which is coincidentally where I got JB's nickname from, as JB, Jub. Oh, shot, mate, shot. You encounter him in Skyrim, one of the DLCs, and it turns out, after the events of Morrowind, Jub himself went around and killed every single cliff racer he saw in Morrowind. He wiped the entire race extinct, and I think it was because A, everyone hated cliff racers, so it was a bit of relief that they were dead, and B, just I think, bit of a joke, you know, that one man wiped out an entire race, and also the first NPC you meet. I mean, here we go! In a matter of seconds, we have jumped from one side of the map to the other. But you know what I mean? You could never do stuff like that in Skyrim. You'd have to fast travel there. But in this game, you don't have that option. You've got to make your own way. And you can spend hours walking from A to B, or like I've done, you can craft these crazy items to travel you around. Oh, mate, I just can't get over how much love this game. Look at the architecture, mate! Another great thing is this game, it just feels so unique. It's all sort of like mud huts, all these yurts. You go out into the real distant, you know, like coastal lines, and you find all these sort of tribal villages. They've established the world really well. This is the armor a certain faction in Morrowind wears. These kind of like bone meld armors, you know, the way these skirts are them. But this is one of the only places in the game you see people wearing that. You go to another place and you see people in completely different attire, completely different types of guards. Oh, it's just everything about this game.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Oh, there's a woman under there apparently. Here we go. I'll speak with her. Oh, excuse me, Nerevarine. I should go about my duties, mate. I've proved myself to be God. When you beat this game, you essentially prove that you're a god, and then everyone refers to you as God. I'm just going to, you see, mate, disposition here. You see, you can ask about all these things. Hey, what's the latest rumours? Ooh, House Redoran is going to let those House Hlalu take Caldera and the Ebony Mines without a fight. Hlalu, mate, they're another house, another sort of faction in this game, if you will. You can and you can do various missions for each of them. I'm going to admire her. Mate, she's in this. What's her name? Oh, to be fair, she doesn't get a unique name. Boo, Redoran Guard. You know what? You're doing a great job. I admire you. Admire success. I feel the same way. It's been some way for some time now. Woohoo! I'm in, mate. I'm in. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's I think you would have had to grown up with this game to appreciate it, but I just cannot get over how much I love it. It's just the best. I think actually, if I look, I think it. Oh, mate, look at that level 50, straight in there. It's got the same leveling up system as Oblivion. If you play that game, I think you did play that one, didn't you? And if you remember it well, you've got to level up skills, and then when you level up enough, it allows you to level up, and then depending on what skills you leveled up, you can increase your stats. So as you can see here, I've reached 100 and everything. I've got certain items that increase them even more. Agility is your chance to dodge, strength is your how hard you hit, and I've got an item, I think it's this helmet here. Yeah, Helm of Aryan Bear Claw. Fortified agility and endurance, 40 points. Oh, endurance, no. But yeah, this nothing poses a threat in this game anymore. But even, mate, you got to the cities and it doesn't tell you where anything is. It's like, oh, look at these shops. You just want to go in there, mate. A pawnbroker. What's he selling?
What
Who is
do
he?
you think of
Whoa.
our city, Outlander?
Mate, he's got a guard. You see, he's rich enough to afford a guard. We know that about him. Danes Redderthrill. Tell us more,
A warm
Danes.
welcome to you.
Yes, a warm welcome to me indeed. I shall barter with him. Look at this. Amulet of Light. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to haggle with him, mate. Look, I'll give you 5 for that instead of 8. Boom. He wants it straight away. Ooh, what's this? You see, I've never spoken to this guy before. I'm Danes Redderthrill, the pawnbroker. You are James? Tell you about my trade? Or would you be interested in doing a little work? Ooh! So look, we'll ask him. Look, he tells you he's a pawnbroker. Yada yada yada. But mate, what work does he have for us? Oh, okay, apparently I've already done that quest. So apparently he just forgot who I was. Anyway. But this mate, I've got a secret for you. This wasn't the game I was going to play for this video anyway. I just the game I actually wanted to play for this video is installing, so I just needed to kill some time whilst it was. I think it's still going, so oh look, here we go, mate. Just to give you another way of how you travel alone. Guild of Mages. Let's hop in.
How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
Ooh. Hey, a Breton. I recognise that voice anywhere. What spells does he have for me, mate? Drain people's agility, damage people's health. No, I don't need your spells. I'm not a spell caster. But look, we go to the Mages Guild. Who's in the Mages Guild? All these crazy characters. Look, Dark Elves everywhere, mate. It's all about the Dark Elves in this game.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Ooh, don't they just suit me well? Look at that outfit. Would that not impress anyone that saw that outfit? Anyway, but even a game as early as this, they did comment on what you were wearing and how you acted and such. It's clever. But look, what's this? Oh, hello. Who are you?
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble
Mate,
at
the
all.
High Elves, filthy High Elves, your favourite. But anyway, she's part of the Maze Guild. Travel, we'll do that. I'd love to go to Vivek if possible. Whoa.
Welcome, Argonian. Let's set aside our differences and talk, shall
Yes,
we?
let us set aside our huge, deep racial differences. But yeah, look, you can travel, and certain places can teleport you to places. Trebonius. Oh, this is the
Happy to talk.
this is the owner of the Mages Guild in Morrowind. What can I? Mate, sorry, this is the former owner of the Mages Guild. What can I do for you, Archmage? If I remember correctly, I am now the owner of the Mages Guild. I forgot that little detail. Look at this, mate.
Welcome, friend.
Ooh.
You're nearly a legend around here.
Nearly a legend. I'm
Please,
fucking
talk.
God. I've proven I'm God. I'm not nearly a legend. I'm flat out God. But whoa, hold on. Well, I'm in a completely new place now. Where do these people take me? Look at this, mate. Whole new area, whole new architecture. And then look at the map. All the way down here again, mate. You could people teleported you around the game as well if you paid the money. Just another way of getting around. Beautiful, mate. I just can't get over it, mate. Look at these places. They're so unique. The thing about Oblivion was Oblivion had very... What's the best way to describe it? Sort of generic architecture. You know, it was stone houses, thatch roofs and all that. It looked something out of ye olde England. Skyrim, again, Skyrim was supposed to be sort of like a northern area, so it was all sort of actually pretty much the same sort of, thatched roofs and, stone houses and whatnot, and big sort of granite buildings. But this game just had a really unique look to it. This is the Vivek, which is the capital of Morrowind. It's got like all these crazy sort of temples, and it's all sort of submerged over this moat, essentially. All these different districts. Look at that, mate. What's that in the distance? It's a fucking. Let's go look. We'll jump towards it. It's a big floating rock. What's this all about? How to jump around? Cast a bit of levitate, mate. I'm confident I can survive this fall, actually. I'm confident. Yeah. That's it, mate. Here it is. Morrowind. Beautiful, beautiful game. Actually, this is another thing I loved about Morrowind as well. So, you got your character. He does his thing, but you have so many different clothing options. So, you had obviously a helmet you can wear. An amazing thing this game did was, so Argonians in all their beauty. So obviously they've got a big sort of muzzled face. You know, they've got a huge snout, or whatever you want to call it. They can only wear certain helmets. In the later games, they could put on a helmet that was designed for a human being, and it just somehow smushed their face in, which was really stupid. But in this game, they're really brutal. They're like, no, you're playing this race. You can only wear helmets with an open face. They were really brutal about it. So you're like, fine, you had to deal with that. But you could wear a robe. So I've got a very rare robe on that I got on a mission. It's blue as well. Blue's cool. But underneath your robe, so this is why I take no damage. So look, underneath that robe, I'm just wearing loads of really rare armour. This is all Daedric armour, I believe. So look, yeah, well, I've renamed them to do certain things. Restoring my fatigue, restore health, I believe. Lord's Mail, mate, and all of the items you see in Oblivion and Skyrim, you find them in this game as well. You find them in the later games. So you know, it's just something that was great about it, because you could go around in the world, and you'd find someone in a robe, and you'd think, oh, you know, dressed like this, you know, no weapon on him. It's obviously just a weak mage or something. Then all of a sudden, actually, underneath that robe, you might actually just be a huge deadly warrior, and you could never really know. But then something really, again, and this game was so much more brutal than the later games. It just wasn't for casuals, mate. It's like, oh, no problem, mate. 100 feet, easy. Argonians and Khajiit in this game, because they were beast races, they couldn't wear all helmets, and can you see their feet as well? In this game, they have proper like raptor feet. They can't even wear boots. So actually, there's you got really penalised as playing as the beast races in this game. The benefit is they can run a lot faster, which in this game you spend half of the game moving around. So if you can move at a lot faster speed, it's actually a far more comfortable experience. But then they're like, okay, for that you just flat out can't wear boots. And some of the best items in this game are magical boots you find. So they really, but again, it was all to do with the lore, because I think, if I remember correctly, Argonian lore, the closer an Argonian is born to the Black Marsh, which in this case, Morrowind is much closer to the Black Marsh, the less human-like they are, and the more reptilian they are. So they brought that lore properly into this game, because all the Argonians in Morrowind are pretty much slaves, all transported here from the Black Marsh. So for that reason, they're all extremely reptilian. Also in Oblivion and Skyrim, they're much more human-like. But they've just got everything about this game, mate. Just the lore, everything. It's just beautiful. Anyway, and here he is, big man himself.
Surely.
Hello. So, mate, obviously this being the huge benefit now, not hiding in my room anymore, living with William and Tanner Boy. Has Tanner Boy arrived yet?
I think so.
No, we didn't. We haven't really seen Tanner much in the last week. Seen him.
Yeah, it's been good.
We've seen him maybe one night in the last 5 days.
Yeah.
He's
Came back, I got my bread left.
Yeah, he's missing tonight. But William, you're just in time, because I was just about to boot up an old favourite of mine. It's Game Dev Tycoon. Which is the original play for this video. Have you ever seen the beauty that is Game Dev Tycoon? Right, mate. Pull up. Yes, it is. Yes. You remember the one on the iPhone? Yeah, and it was like Susie G Online, the romantic online adventure. This is the PC version of it, which was actually after the mobile version, but it was a lot better. But mate, this game here, you get a The idea is you start in the 1980s, and you make a load of games, and then you build up to the year 2010. You're a huge games developer. You start from the very scratch. And this game, mate, you play for 30 years in game. At the end of it, you get a score. The score goes up to 999 million, I think.
Yeah.
Broke it, mate. Got more than 999. Mate, the amount of hours I've spent in this game are just ridiculous. Actually, you come at just the right time because, mate, the idea is you start your game, you're in a garage. Right, so mate, what's our company name, mate? Right, so name of this company, Brown Limited. What's the name of the CEO of this company, mate? Duncan Charles, right. So Duncan Charles, the the proud owner of Brown Limited, right. So we get to design Duncan here, mate. So Greg James, yeah, Radio 1. Yeah.
Brown over his town.
What?
They talk something like Mr. Brown.
Just from a certain town?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's which town he's from.
Nice. Maybe one day he'll be doing the Brown from Osaka. Right, so mate, we get to Duncan. Now, you see, Duncan played this game with me about 3 years ago, once upon a time. But again, this is another game I just always end up coming back to. It's just so easy to waste 5 hours on it, just making a company, trying to beat that high score, mate. Although I'll never be able to beat that high score I did once, mate. When you break the scoreboard, where do you go from there? So, mate, what does Duncan look like? Right, and what clothes is Duncan wearing? He needs a pure white one, doesn't he? I think that's as close to a pure white Duncan Gellion t-shirt as we got. Right, so just gonna write something. Yeah, Hooky Street. That was the name of the record-beating company, I believe. No, it was this one, OBL Studios. 3.7 million fans, mate. Top high score. Right, we'll because that was the game I started quite a long time ago, actually. Mate, about a year ago was the last time I played this game. Apparently, we'll start here. Right. Okay, so you're in a garage doing nothing. So we're going to develop a new game, mate. You're going to pick a topic. They start you off with a few. Right, Shelley, what do you want to make a game about? You got a city, airplane, prison, or sci-fi. They're the 4 categories given. Oh, prison, right? Nice, mate. Nice. It's a prison game. What's the genre, mate? Is it an action game? To give you an idea, so like FIFA is an action game, for instance. You know, it's like tapping a platformer like Super Mario. That can be classified as an action game. Adventure game, like your point and click adventures like the old Monkey Island. Metal Gear Solid would probably be an action adventure game, for instance. RPG, things like Final Fantasies. Simulation, to be fair, FIFA is an action simulation. Or strategy, things like Command & Conquer. So what is it, mate? It's a prison what, mate? Oh, prison adventure game, mate. Nice. You see that, mate? That's a great combo. You see, you got it, mate. You know it. And mate, was it made on the PC or was it made on the I think the Commodore 64? I'll give you a clue. We want to start on the PC, so we'll make it for the PC. Yeah. What's the name of the game, mate? What's the game about? Pull up a pew, because I want to hear your. You need to, so Duncan, I'm just going to pass you over to Shirley. Shirley's going to do the descriptions of these games that we're making. So, speaking to that right there. Right. So.
Hello.
So we got it's a prison adventure game. So what's the name of this game, mate? It's kind of like the name generally just defines what it's about. So.
Breakout,
right, okay, so give me the lowdown of Breakout, mate. What's it, right, before I start, mate.
Okay.
Is this a text-based adventure, or does it have graphics in it?
It's got graphics.
Oh, nice, mate, right, so we're going to get some 2D graphics on there. Right, so here we go, so we need to get to work. So the first thing you do, mate, is you've got to decide what the game's all about. What are we focusing on? We've got your game engine, your gameplay, and the stories and quests, you know, like, what do we focus on in like a nice adventure game?
Well, focus more on the gameplay and the story and the quest, I'd say.
Ooh, okay. Right, so we'll go pump up and take out the engine. We'll go about it. So what's the story behind Breakout, mate? What's it all about? What's the objective?
It's about a man that's been put into prison wrongly
So pretty much Shawshank.
Shawshank Redemption.
Right, so it's kind of like
Kind of.
It's sort of like a parody of that game, or
Well, no, I think he's got to break out, kind of. It's got to look like one of those click games where he's got
yeah,
to
point and click.
point and click,
Yeah. Like, okay, maybe this is like 1980s or whatever it is. So it's like you expect that kind of graphics. So then in this game again, stage 2. What's important? Dialogues, level design, or
I think level design is quite
Yeah, level design is a good one.
probably not dialogue too much.
Probably not dialogues.
No.
In an adventure game where all you do is point and click on people.
You don't want to dialogue them, you just want to point and click.
Okay, right. So, but what about artificial intelligence? That's
What's
like,
that mean?
That's like the characters of the game. It's like you know, like the enemies or just how the game plays, basically how the game reacts to you. So you know which
Yeah.
kind of like you know when you play FIFA, it's like the computer playing the game. It's like how
Right.
good they are.
Yeah.
Basically. So what are you thinking?
Just give maybe kind of middle that.
Middle,
Top
middle
level
right,
design.
Top here.
And kind of lower a bit.
Okay, right.
About that, yeah.
Right, fine, okay, yeah, good. Good spread, right. So how does the game begin?
Well, you're lying in your bunk at night
Yeah.
and you think, oh, darn these guys.
That's the opening text of it. Damn you guys!
Oh, damn the systems. These Popo got information to us. But no.
Final stage, world design. So, yeah, level design, which is how good the levels are. World design, sort of like the world built around it. So, kind of like how well it's stored, like the backstory.
Okay, yeah.
Graphics, where you just got your flat on graphics, it's how good the graphics in the game are, and how good sound. So,
Okay, so I go high world level, world design. And then
what about graphics on sound?
probably slightly more graphics. But
It's not okay, literally just like.
yeah.
I mean, whilst you're doing sound, I think the thoughts of the sound like this, it's
Da-da-da-da.
it's just the final crystal hit, right? Right, so, okay. So,
Well, yeah, when you were kind of in exciting bits, I think you just have the
the crystal like a really MIDI version of Crystal Mason.
can you get the heartbeat from Who Wants to Be Millionaire
Yeah,
going
like,
on the background?
You're walking around, so you're walking around and you get the,
Actually, and then you can have like kind of like Big Brother, or like How 3000 was called. You just have Duncan's face, and like it gets a bit more kind of agitated the kind of closer you get out to the outside.
So actually you're flat out, what, it's actually robots keeping you in the prison?
Well, maybe.
I don't know. Nice, so it's like a 2D continued ending.
And then like yeah, because when at some point kind of when you're close to getting out, they're gonna find out you've escaped. So you've got to kind of get out before they find you, and that's got to be da-da-da-da, and then then the Duncan Galleon face is gonna
Gradually
explode.
come towards you as you're trying to get out. Okay, so mate, there it is. Break out. It's ready. We're going to release it. We'll find out how we do. First reviews, mate. Here it comes. Scores out of 10, mate. How did it do? Okay, could have been better, mate. Could have been better. What's this guy saying? Oh, he likes it.
I like it.
Informed gamer, he likes it.
7.
Game hero, mate. Game hero gets it. Oh, nice, mate. Mate, the focus on world design serves this game very well. Good choice, mate. All good, mate. And that gives your game a stonking 6.5 out of 10 for your first release. There we go. The Ground Limited, the newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Breakout. The game received favourable reviews. Such a good start, Ground Limited is sure to gain fans quickly. Nice, mate. Don't even fuck about, mate. You've got to get straight back in there. So, game number 2. So what we're thinking now? I mean, you've done prison, I mean,
Yeah.
it's time to be, you know, do but
Go City Hero.
okay, is it like the city game? So mate, it's a city game. What's it all about? What are you doing in this game?
Well, you're just this big guy, and you walk into a city, and then there's a boulder going down the hill. Luckily, it's a bank holiday though, so.
Bank holiday in the city. Okay, fine. The city isn't Osaka by chance, is it?
I think possibly.
Okay, so what's the theme of this game?
So it's action.
It's an action city game. Now, again, I'm going to suggest
Yeah.
I'll decide the board list, don't worry. So mate, is it safe to assume that the name of this game is in fact...
Possibly something about. I'll say Osaka something, but.
Osaka, kind of like...
We need a name for the character.
Name.
Okay,
like,
something called short and
striking, you know, like,
snappy,
like
yeah.
Samson or something, you know, like an old Roman hero, or like Troy, or...
Or kind of just a more standard name, like an average name,
like
maybe.
an average...
Joe!
Right, Osaka Joe. It is. Right, obviously the game was graphics.
Oh, dear.
Unless we go to a text-edited action game. The boulder is rolling towards the city. What do? Extend sword. 600 meters. Chop down building and kill all of them. Here we go. So straight in. So maybe I'm going to get all the bits. So it's an action game now.
Yeah.
So again, engine game, swear quest. What did you think defined the Osaka Joe? You know, what's going to make it perfect action game?
He's got everything there, hasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. But I mean,
Do you need a slightly bigger, better engine? Maybe not that high.
Obviously, you're going to have gameplay stuff.
Yeah. Then you need to run quests.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, if I was going to say anything about Osaka Joe, it was a rich story.
Yeah, definitely. kind of had a deeper meaning than.
And the hidden messages behind that.
Yeah.
Behind that short film. I'm still trying to decipher them.
Yeah.
So what are you feeling, mate? Like, higher or lower on the engine?
A bit higher.
Yeah, higher. What about the gameplay? What were you thinking? I mean, it's
I
actually a game. It's all
Well, it should all be quite high, I think, really.
Let me explain here. Put them all high.
Yeah.
But they're all the same, so you've got to balance it out. That's determines the actual balance.
Yeah.
Actually, the same balance as well. So,
I think it should be fairly even between
yeah,
them.
fairly even, okay. So, I think
Maybe
maybe,
the higher, about the same as the red. Yeah.
so you happy with that?
Yeah.
That's Cyber Joe. City action game. Well, here we go, mate. Hey, news just in. Mate, Breakout.
Nice.
It sold 3,688 units in its first week. Charts of numbers, part 25, mate.
Yeah.
We have 28
28.
fans. 28 fans of your blatant rip-off of the short-term competition. Okay, mate, so we're stage 2 now. Again, it's hard to show. You've got a choice. You've got back now. You're level 5 in dialogue with an artificial
Obviously, Donald. Right.
I mean, depending on the dialogue about Saga Joe, that drew me in. You're level 5 then,
A bit lower, yeah, and then.
bit lower here, and you know, so who are the bad guys in Saga Joe? Just the one boulder?
That boulder, yes.
The boulder is the so in the Saga Joe.
Oh, it's a perfectly round boulder as well.
Is this game like in, Crash Bandicoot 1 or 2, whichever it was, where you're just running away from the boulder?
Yeah.
Like running towards the screen and you're gonna dodge things down the way of the boulder. So the AI is actually owning the boulder now.
Yeah, so I would say fairly low.
Pretty low!
Right, come mid. Mid low.
So what's around that here?
Yeah.
Alright, let's come back to that bit. So actually this game is it's a Saga Joe facing the camera running towards the boulder, chasing him, or dealing with the boulder, or what? Breakouts all over 10k units. Congratulations for that. Fun bit, mate. Well, graphics and sound. What's
I think.
what would like to hear?
I think graphics would be pretty good.
Graphics were the best I've ever seen.
That boulder, it's pure. It was like.
It was so perfect.
Perfect.
I've never seen a boulder so pure. What about one-side sound, mate? What happened here?
Probably kind of 3/4 well designed.
Back here, okay.
And then about be about the same time.
Back here.
Below, I think. Yeah, like that.
What is it? What's that for shit?
No.
You imagine, this is like the first game I've ever made, so the voice had to be like... That mate, it's like a Joe, the city action game. Orange mate, orange you got design point, version 10. There we go, mate. What are you thinking? Just what's your anticipation for a Saga
I
Joe?
think probably a standard 6.
Standard 6. What, just like 6 throughout?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Standard 6. Okay.
Oh no.
What?
Waste of money.
3.
Okay, they're obviously a bit picky. Oh, inform game of it. 3.
They could Duncan see this.
Yes,
Oh what? Sorry, Duncan.
we can't edit this out.
Can we not change it to be 10?
Mate,
Oh, he's gonna
utterly, so the Saka Joe.
What?
Waste of money. Disappointing.
Bad!
Utterly uninspiring.
Can you imagine just giving, what do you think about the game? Bad.
One word review. Well, shit. I mean, damn, Breakout, that was a bit of a crystal acclaimer. It sold 5,000 units for the first week of Saka Joe 1.3. One fan though, we got one fan after Saka Joe.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna be.
There you
He does well. He'll be a good fan.
Look at the back.
Right, airplane.
Mate, so they're playing what? It's like a role playing as Benjamin Hicks.
Alright.
Simulating as Benjamin Hicks. What's it gonna do, mate?
Action one.
Oh, an action airplane game. Well, we're going back to back. Good choice, mate. Good choice. Great combo. Mate, you've made a bit of capital now. You might be ready for the Commodore 64.
Okay.
Fine. Right, we're in. Okay, so mate, what's our action airplane game about?
Well, I think there's some people on the plane, then they find out there's some snakes on it.
Oh, kind of like almost like legless reptiles on an aerobus kind of sort of title.
On an aeroplane.
They're just flat out snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
They're just
No.
flat
I don't know. Yeah.
out snakes on a aerobus, on a Boeing 747.
An aeroplane.
On an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 7. Aeroplane. Right, okay, nice. Okay. You stick with your graphics?
Yeah,
Are you
so.
confident? I mean, like, first level, so this is like flat out, 2D. Oh, here we go, mate. Ooh. Mate, Breakout sold almost 70,000 and made 120,000. It doesn't specify what the currency is, just 120,000, mate. Just made 120,000. Well done. But it's a snake on the plane, mate, so it's another action one. What are you feeling? What drives this game forward?
I think it's the engine. It's really quite high.
Top quality. Just throw it straight up there. I mean, like, our gameplay and our story and quest. I mean, what are you, how are you balancing out? Is it the rich story driving this game, or are people just playing it just purely for the thrill?
After the gameplay more, I think. Less story.
I'd take it, less story. Right? Just tell me when to stop.
Okay, about there.
So, is this just like a... Well, obviously this is before Snakes on the Plane came out, so actually you're revolutionising the marketing.
Then like I can sue them for stealing my idea.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, when the time comes.
Yeah.
But that's not for another 20 years.
Right, yeah.
Again,
Play the long game.
This is play. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, AI is gonna be high.
Oh, nice.
That's
Just
it.
like the air of the snake.
The snake's taking me before.
So is this game? Are you controlling the plane flying up and down, or are you actually inside the plane?
You're inside the plane.
You're inside the plane. It's like a platform, so you've got like snakes coming at you.
Yeah.
They're like jumping up and down. Some of them are like spitting cobras. All sorts of snakes you've got to navigate around.
They're clever.
That's the artificial intelligence. The level design and the Daleks. Yeah,
The dollar will be lower.
yeah,
Kind of.
Daleks.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
had
think.
enough of these mother plumping snakes.
Well, I don't think.
Gosh darn aeromobile.
I don't think the snakes will give much dialogue.
Yeah, so like every time you encounter a snake, just like a little dive will go off.
Hits.
I mean, level design, it's just defining how well detailed the play is. So.
Yeah, like, a bit more than half. Yeah.
Right, well, we can kill that right there. So what's like the, here we go. Here's what this little bit is. These market studies suggest the Commodore 64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. That's good.
Right.
We're developing a game for the Commodore 64.
Hey.
Well, this might work in our favour. I want to see just do the final bits of this game. Is it the best graphics you've ever seen on the Commodore 64, or are we turning back a bit there? The sounds of the hissing that's going to drive this game forward.
Oh, it sounds to be lower, I think.
I mean, not even hissing, but just like. It comes down.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Well designed, so like the rich world is built around it.
It's gonna have about 3/4 of that.
I mean, like it's a really law-friendly plane. It's got all the seats in the right places, a number of like seats,
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll just finish up here. Doing well. Ooh, right, mate. We'll just iron out this bug. So what was the final boss on snakes on the boat?
Snake from
Anaconda.
No, I don't do that. Is there a snake in Harry Potter?
Oh, the snake in Harry Potter 2!
Yeah.
Like Voldemort snake.
The massive one, yeah.
Fucking hell! Is it still on the plane, or do you actually crash land into Hogwarts at one point?
No.
And you sort of Harry's fighting like the way I see the cutscene is Harry's fighting the snake. So the crane just crashes in the ceiling and kills Harry in the process, and then you've got to finish off.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Fighting the huge snake. Yeah, on a separate note, Osaka Joe only sold 3,300 units.
I think it's the story behind it. I don't think it really.
No, I think
it's good enough.
Someone needs to probably make a sequel to Osaka Joe to give it an opportunity to get back to the true rich story and to end the exciting tale. Maybe we know what people thought after the bank holiday.
Maybe.
Weekends.
What did all the workers do in that?
Yeah,
On the Tuesday after?
Whoever designed Osaka Joe obviously thought about it was a bank holiday weekend. But what? That was a 40-story building? 50?
Yeah.
High, it's a skyscraper. And that must have housed, let's think, it was approximately, if I remember correctly, about 8 windows per floor, about 3 weeks squared in between 24 by 24, what's that?
No.
It's a lot, yeah, it's going up to like thousands, let's say 2,000 meters squared per floor. So that would sit about 100 workers a floor. To actually Osaka Joe put 1,000 people out of work in one day.
Yeah.
More than that. But that's alright.
That's fine.
So maybe the next day it's actually like all the people coming and writing it's Osaka Joe.
Okay.
Well, we'll just release this one. So, mate, what's your anticipation for? I mean, I don't want to say the confidence might be knocked after this month of Osaka Joe, but snakes on the boat and what's their there of us. What's your anticipation?
I think it's going to be a bit of improvements. I'm 5, so.
So, yeah, yeah,
7.
And here come the 7s. Here we go. Okay, it's 4 games. It's gone from bad to I like it.
Yeah. Good game. Good game.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, actually,
enjoyable.
It's not better than
better than
whatever the fuck it's called. Breakout.
Breakout.
Nice, mate. Alright, then that's fine. Japanese company Invento.
Yes.
It's not Nintendo, it's Invento.
Oh, it's like inventing Nintendo.
Yeah.
Dinky
King. They launched their own game console with a game called Dinky King. It's probably not going to take off the world of the PCs, but
yeah.
Oh, wait, what's this? Hello. I just finished Snakes on a Boeing 747 aeroplane, and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business of using skills on you. If you ever short on cash, let me know, and I will see you find some money.
Oh, good guy.
Jeremy knows that I'm back. Hey, look at this! 7,000 copies in the first week of sales. Right. So Nick, just for information. Breakout. Stories and, it could have done with more stories and quests. Okay.
Right.
That was okay, I think we're done with all this shitty side scroller shit. I think it's time to make our own game engine. So, so make game engines. You've got like the Unreal Engine, for instance. I'm not too knowledgeable on this stuff. What was the engine for FIFA? What was the engine for Metal Gear Solid? Do you know? I don't know. I know the people that made it, but I don't know the engine. But the engine makes the game, mate. We're making our own engine, so that's what I'm thinking, mate. We'll create a custom engine. So, what's your engine called? I mean, you know, like, so for instance, I mean, all I can think of is the Unreal Engine. This is really bad. I can't think of any others. So this basically, it comes up on the screen, so it's like Sega, and then it's going to show the engine. So what's the engine called? This is the thing that made the game.
No. Engine number 9.
Engine number 9. Is it number 9 or number 9 large?
Engine.
Engine. Engine hashtag 9.
Hash 9.
Sorry, hash 9. Nick.
Can we have a no space in between the hash and the 9?
Oh, sorry. Of course we can. So, Nick, ready for level 2 graphics now? The graphics has improved, I think. We're also ready to introduce some stories and save game features in our
Oh, nice.
So I'll do something to get to work as well. So, mate, you just finished 3 successful games on FIFA Online. How did you get on? You played 4 FIFA.
No, I played 3. I drew the first one, then did I? Yeah, and then won the second league. Both rage quits. So
2 rage quits. Like I say,
glory be.
I think rage quits are always better success.
The only thing about FIFA though, if someone rage quits, it like chucks you out the game, so you can't like watch the replays at the end, or see any of the stats.
Mate, the replays will be forever here though.
Yeah.
In the mind. Right, mate, your engine number 9 is complete. Here we go, mate. Reset the new topic as well.
New ones.
So look, we've got 4 new topics. Now you've got a choice, mate. You can either do a sci-fi game, or we can research space.
What's the part?
Oh, nice, mate, straight with the fire. Right. I think I can almost anticipate what the title might be for this.
Well, I've got some ideas.
I mean, in your opinion, there's no pirate. How would you describe his
appearance?
position?
Well, it doesn't be harsh or anything, but maybe ugly.
So, what we got is we got a pirate game on our engine number 9 now. I should go inside that. What's the game, mate? What's the game about?
Simulation about being a chicken.
So, what's the name of our pirate simulation game?
Ugly pirate pugly heave.
I'm gonna be pirate. No, everyone's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What's your simulation be on?
I don't know, that one.
Okay. Mate, tell me. I mean, you're ready to do level 2
Yeah.
graphics for high quality simulation.
High quality chicken simulation.
I mean, what's the game about? What are you actually simulating here?
Well, I think
Just before you decide that, you actually can put a linear story into your games now. As in, like, your games have a story, so the game moves up, and you get almost a cutscene of what the game's about. So you've got a linear story in the games. So, based on that knowledge, what are you prioritising here?
I think the game should be about laying eggs.
So is the chicken dressed up as a pirate? Or are all the pirates just chickens? Or?
No, the chicken's lost an eye, so he's wearing an eye patch. I'm putting a hat as well.
And
like it.
just back on laying eggs.
Yeah.
So it's safe to assume that the gameplay in this game is just top quality egg simulation. How did you feel the engine of the story falls into this game?
Engine being kind of 2/3.
2/3, yeah, okay. Yeah, high quality.
And then put a bit higher.
Still pretty quest.
Put a bit higher than that.
You'll have some epic quests like
Yeah.
Kind of about here.
Yeah.
Sort of like a quote on how many eggs you're trying to lay per day. So what? It's just based on a score engine. You're just laying eggs. Or you can mash buttons. The fast like my track and field. The faster you mash buttons, the faster you lay eggs. Or
I don't know. I think you've got to. There's got to be like side missions where you have to like find some
some feed.
Feed it and try to eat it.
So okay, so mate, so Charles left like artificial intelligence. So what's the point here?
I can get some dialogue in there.
Yeah, so like what chicken dialogue is,
Yeah.
it's they can speak or it's just like clacking.
It's clucking, but I think you should have like. Yeah.
I'm a chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, so how bottom is
So
that?
like 3/4.
Wow, my god, okay. Level design, I mean,
You can
it's
quite
on
high.
farm, I presume? Or like,
Yeah.
it's a chicken like, I don't know,
I think it's.
Did pirates take livestock on boats?
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
they would have had a little chicken coop down there.
Okay.
Like, at the end of each day, like Long John Silver comes down, like judges your eggs, like eats you all the eggs.
Oh, then the final mission could be they've decided they've had enough of your eggs and they're going to kill you.
Oh, and then
So you got to escape.
it's like Chicken Run, basically.
Yeah.
Chicken Run, but on a pirate.
Yeah.
Okay, so level design, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, so just intelligence will be lower. About there. Bit higher. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, so like, it's easy to tell shit, but like,
Yeah.
the final name, graphics, or design sound, feel, like,
Oh no. Yeah, probably about the same sound. Graphics a bit lower.
right, okay.
Probably a bit higher. Well done.
What about that?
Yeah.
So it's rich. I mean, it's
Yeah. You feel you're that chicken.
Hey, today, a new console or two.
Oh, yes.
4010. Ding, 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 ring a ding, 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 mate. Almost levels up. Well done. What's your anticipation? What's your anticipation for Ugly Pirate to the game? Do you think it's going to become films or just going to be like a one-hit classic?
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be good. 7.
Seven's all round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been confident.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'll show them that, mate. Show them that. Here we go, though. That's experience, isn't it? He's really good to play next.
Oh, hi.
All games. I'm a bit sure. Yeah. I mean, that leaves you with a. It's 6.25. What are your best one, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not one to criticise, but we're kind of a bit bankrupt here. Where were we? Research. You give me a topic name. What are you going to go with now? Space, transport, vocabulary, hacking.
Good vocabulary.
Daring, daring. Look, we're not just doing flat out university.
Pointless.
Pointless. We're in our second year now, so we might just be hitting the 99. The revolution.
Yeah.
So we'll develop one of those. So it's a vocabulary game. What is it, mate? It's vocabulary.
Strategy.
Sorry?
Strategy.
Strategy.
Is that kind of
vocabulary? Hey, look at that! Great combo.
nice?
Beautiful. Unfortunately, you haven't got the cash to develop that console. That's all I say. Maybe after this one, there we will. They've performed pretty well. Strategy. What's it going to be?
PC.
PC, that's alright. You're right on the night. So what's the name of this vocabulary strategy game? I mean, you're pretty much inventing a new game. This is going to become a TV show. Brainium played?
Well, I don't know. There's different categories you can play. It's like a ball game. But, I don't know.
So what, like, just simulating the board game? Or this is going to become a board game?
Yeah, it's like simulating, but you have like different games, and like kind of mini games.
Yeah.
Like playing against other people. Can you play against other people yet? Or is it just against the computer?
No, it's all against the music.
Yeah, but yeah, you're playing against different people.
And what is like sort of like Q&A? What happens? What happens?
You have a mini game. It's a bit like Mario Party. So you might have questions. You might have Mario Mass questions. You might have to mash buttons.
You might have to suddenly drive a go-kart around.
Yeah.
So it's actually flat out Mario Party.
Yeah.
And that's responsive game. And what do you have a host? Is there a host in this game or what? Just Toad around going, ah! It's actually just flat out Toad.
I don't know. Oh, the mascot's the brain character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Heroes. That's good.
What was his name? Well, this guy.
Yeah. No one.
Oh God, I'm crying. So like, so that's sort of like the menu. So you go into the game and it's like Krang like, you're my brain, There's a really creepy ass like henchman son, or is it just Krang?
I know, it's himself. So I think he sets you some challenges like to escape from his, because he's a prisoner.
Oh right, okay.
But because he likes to play with you, like, we let you give you a chance to escape. You got to complete all the challenges.
You got to complete the challenges to get out.
With a donut.
Well, mate, I'd personally like the game. Let's see what it does there. What's your anticipation for this flat out?
I don't know.
I mean, you ripped off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a lawsuit about that later. But what's your anticipation for Brainy?
I don't know, 5.
5. We'll see about that. Beautiful, mate.
Beautiful.
Beautiful from Star Games. Nice experience.
Sure.
There we go. Game Hero. It's there.
That's it.
7's all round. Enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
I mean, they're still really anticlimactic reviews.
Yeah.
But there you go. And that's what we do for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Do that many times over.
Is that it?
That's it.
So is Duncan actually going to watch all of this? That's it. Sit quietly and just.
If I was Duncan, I
ponder.
personally would have stopped the video by now, but he might still be watching.
You better still be watching, Duncan.
Any parting words for him if
Well,
he's watching?
Duncan, you'll be pleased to know I met with Johnny Gill and Lily accidentally today.
Oh, accidentally. You'll be pleased to know I accidentally bumped into 2 people.
In the Margaret Square though. Not the CP.
Not CP.
Yep.
So is this a new era of CP then?
No, we'll go back to CP.
Go back to
In the summer, when it's not cold.
What about the seagull? Will he be making a reappearance?
Oh, Spaz McGee?
Spaz McGee!
I'm sad to say that we did not see him once last summer, so we think he has no more.
He's moved on.
To another life.
He's moved on to a
better place.
A brighter crown pier.
Less spazzier.
The great crown pier of the sky.
Yeah.
It'll last. Well, I'll. What's that thing? Oh, it's like Fox News, mate. Whenever they bring on from Slack Shannon, they will say, "I'll give you the final word, mate." The final word to say to Duncan.
Final word. Penis cakes.